What's up, paddlers? It's your boy Tommy Paddles. First video of this channel, My Only Paddles. We are headed to beautiful Siesta Key, Florida today. Excuse the dirty windshield. I haven't cleaned it. But you can see I'm coming over the bridge right now. So, reason I'm launching out of here is this is the #1 beach in Florida. I believe that's true. I don't actually know that. But this is my first time videoing. Just a couple things. I was supposed to have this camera mounted, so you're gonna have to deal with the shaking because my suction cup did not work. But we are actually gonna be launching out of Turtle Beach which is on Siesta Key. And you can see I'm pulling up right now to the stoplight to turn. So Turtle Beach is a really nice spot if you don't want a lot of tourists or if you don't want a lot of people in general, because the public beach on Siesta Key is packed all the time. Turtle has a great little launch for paddle boards, kayaks, whatever you want to do. They have a really good rental business out here that you can actually get rentals, and I'll get into that stuff, you know, as we're going. But kind of my thought process with this was going to be, hey, I'm gonna post a bunch of videos on My Only Paddles, and it's gonna help you find out where to go if you're interested in being on the water when you're in Florida, or if you live here in Florida and you don't know where to go. Like my first time, nobody told me great places to launch and great places to be near the water. So, you know, being a local here, I'm gonna take you through all that. Hopefully I'm even looking at myself. Sorry if it's so close to my face. But yeah, Siesta Key is an awesome little spot. I don't know where my screen went. Oh, perfect. So you can see I'm pulling down Turtle right now, or headed to Turtle right now, I should say. Not sure how this audio is going to turn out. I got to learn all this as I'm going. But, you know, we're going to be launching, showing you some views, and we're actually going to be going to Midnight Pass Beach, which is a kind of a locals only type beach where you can only get there by water. So it's a really cool spot to check out if you're ever out on the water. And it's one of my favorite places in this area to launch. But I'll get into that stuff as I'm out there on the water. But hang with me, and yeah, let's go paddling. Okay, everybody, the video is going to be a little choppy here, but I have a treat right off the bat. Right over here? 3 or 4 right there. So you can see. Did you? Yeah, funny. So you can see there's a bunch of people over here because I got backside angle of them. Okay. So we got a bunch of manatee swimming around here. Sorry if the video is a little choppy. I'm gonna get to where we can kind of see them. Oh yeah. So you can see their little. Hopefully you can see it, anyways. So I'm just gonna kind of float here because eventually we're gonna hit and run into some manatee here. One of my favorite animals here in Florida. They're so gentle. They're endangered. Ooh, hopefully you can see that little snout poking out. Yeah, look at him. Hey, buddy. One hand in this right now, folks. It's pretty impressive, actually. So manatees are extremely gentle. So there is now one right underneath me here. Hey, buddy. There's a few of them, actually. Look at him moving. Little tail. Super cool. Let's see if I can flip back around here. Not bad for the first day on the only paddles. So one of the trips, oh, right here. He just stuck his little nose up. Look at that. They're mating. It really is an only paddles now. Their little backs poke out. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. I'm gonna kind of leave them be because they are going at it, so I'm not getting too close. Look at that. This is like National Geographic out here. Wow. I didn't even put sunscreen on.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep.
So there's a place where I'm going to be launching here later on, probably sometime in February, where it's called Crystal River, and it's a spring, and it's where all the manatees go to mate. So you just get so many, you know, sightings, and they swim right under you, and it's beautiful, and they are just such majestic creatures, and they're so fun to interact with. You can't touch them, but you know, they'll come straight up to your board if they're just hanging out. But figure I should stop talking and give you some more video.
No. Well, we've been out here for a while.
There's a lot of people out here watching them. So this is definitely a hot spot for paddleboarding. You can see how many people are hanging around here right now. Yeah, we get a lot of locals out here. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. As you can see, you can find manatee just about anywhere out here. But let's keep going and see what we come up with. Quite a few technical difficulties. Again, I am new at this. I am launching now out to Turtle, or off of Turtle. I mean, there's manatees everywhere out here. It's awesome. Let's see if I can find them. They've been popping up all around me, and I couldn't even get them on video. So kind of my thought process here is I'm going to mount this to the front of the board, and we're going to kind of cruise down Turtle for a little while, and hopefully we see some cool stuff. If we do, I'll stop off and grab some video, but kind of this will be more of an opportunity for you to get a feel for how the launch looks. You know, obviously I wasn't able to get it. I did get it in the background of the first segment, but you know, I want you to have an idea as to how easy it is. You know, if there's water to spray your board off or your kayak off afterwards. You can see these beautiful houses or condos in the background. So yeah, we're going to kind of focus on that. But you know, obviously if you have any comments or questions or anything like that, or if you'd like me to give some tips, I'm happy to do it. But let's roll for a little while, and we'll see if we can get some cool footage while I'm traveling to Midnight Pass. All right, let's do it. All right, folks, so we are coming up on, we're getting close to where we start to turn towards Midnight Pass, so we're back at it. Yeah, vibe with me. All right, folks, so kind of an idea. So we launched from back here, and when you're launched out of a turtle, the key to remember is if you want to hit Midnight Pass, you're going to make a right after you get to the end of this little stretch here, and that's going to kind of take you down to a little secluded spot. If you go left, you're going to end up going down towards, well, you're going to be in the intercoastal heading down towards Sarasota. Sarasota is a little bit busier with boats. So if you're a little unsure of yourself, or if you don't really want to be stuck with a lot of boats around you, I'd suggest going out to the right. You will still see boats, but it's not nearly as bad as you think. So we're going to keep going to the right. Kind of something cool why I was kind of moving slowly towards the end there is one of the ways you can learn to spot manatee, because it's very common to see them out here in Florida. And one of the ways you can learn to spot them is to look for like circles in the water. And that's the manatee kind of blowing his air bubbles back up. And it's really cool because, you know, especially when you're around a lot of them, it's so obvious that they're there. And you just kind of keep your eyes peeled. A lot of them, unfortunately, you'll see have some like marks on them from boats and stuff. They're super friendly animals. You know, you're not allowed to pet them, but the big thing is like swim up with them, hang around with them. They are beautiful animals. They're awesome. Yeah, let's keep going. We've kind of started to make our rightward turn here, so we are going to kind of head down towards Midnight Pass, and then I'll reconnect once we get a little closer. And of course, if we spot anything, we're gonna slow down. Not that I'm going extremely fast, but let's go check it out. folks, we're coming up on something here. I'm gonna try to get a better view for everybody. This is the perks of paddleboarding right here. Is that I can get up nice and high and give you a bird's eye view. So there's some bubbles right ahead of me there. And I'm thinking it's a manatee. I could be wrong, but we're just gonna stop paddling completely and see if we can find anything cool. Man, not this time. It's okay. So you see I'm coming up on some new area here. Just made that right turn. Wind is kind of pulling me, so I can kind of, you know, almost. Well, folks, to cap off this to cap off the first episode, you can see my paddleboard is parked. And we are going to give you the view of Midnight Pass Beach here. Hands down, one of the best views on the west coast of Florida here. It is absolutely stunning. You can see how I had to dock, and now I'm walking up this beach. You see this view here, folks. How about that? Well, thank you for watching my only paddles, and hopefully there'll be more to come, and I'm going to figure out how to actually make this work a little better. But thanks again, and I'll see you on the next trip.